and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kendall and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related, and today is my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. I'm so excited. This is like the best time of the year. Not really, but it's really exciting. Twice a year, I believe it's every spring and every fall, Sephora does their VIB sales. And what that is depending on what tier you are in the Sephora like loyalty program, so to speak, you get a certain percentage off. So if you are a VIB Rouge member, you get 20% off from April 9th through April 19th. If you are a VIB member, you get 15% off from April 13th through the 15th. And if you are a Sephora Insider, you will get 10% off from April 15th through the 19th. I'm gonna have all that information down below so you can reference it. It's really exciting because a lot of the times Sephora rarely has anything on sale, and a lot of these products don't go on sale very often. So what I did is I went through my drawers, I went through kind of like what I use, my favorite things, and what I would recommend to you guys if you can get it at a discount. So whether you're saving 10, 15, or even 20% off, if you can get these items, you know, for a little bit cheaper than normal, why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'm gonna have everything I mentioned linked down below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you here, and give this video a thumbs up if you feel like it. So let's go ahead and jump into my 2021 Sephora VIB sale recommendations. All right, so the first item I'm going to talk about is actually a hair tool. So this is the Bar Mixologist. I have been using this nonstop since I got it. I absolutely love it. I think it's such a cool little tool. I love Bar. I've loved everything I've ever gotten from Bar. I think it's a great brand. So this is the 3-in-1. So what it is you get 3 attachments, so you can basically do 3 different hairstyles. I have a video on this. I'll have it linked down below if you want to watch it, where I did my hair using all 3 of the attachments. I used this today. I used the crimper, which is this right here, and then you can just pop it off. You can put this attachment in for barrel curls, or you can put this attachment in for more like skinny, bouncy curls, just kind of depending on what you want. And it's a 3-in-1. It retails for $199, so it is a pretty steep price point, but if you can get 20% off on it, 15, 10, I think this is a good time to pick it up. I've really been enjoying it, and I haven't had any issues with it. I have been reaching for this over any other hair tool that I have. I just think it's great, and I think you get 3 different hair tools in one, and it comes in like a little travel case, so everything's really easy to store. And yeah, I can't recommend this enough. Next, I want to talk about the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This has been such a staple product in my routine ever since I got it. This is what I've been using to wash my face at night. It is the best. So it's a makeup removing balm. So not only will it, you know, clean impurities in your skin, it also is so good at removing makeup. It removes eyeliner, it removes mascara. Like, you use this and your makeup is gone. And as you can see, I have pretty much almost used up this entire container. I already have a backup on the way that I already ordered. This is so nice. The smell, it's so lovely. It kind of smells like, it smells like a key lime pie. It's so nice. I really, really love it. I think this is worth every single penny. It is pricier. A lot of the stuff from Farmacy is pretty expensive, but I will repurchase this again and again and again. So I highly recommend you pick this up if you're looking for something to remove your makeup and wash your face. It's very gentle, and it just feels nice on your face. It's like a spa-like experience when you put it on. I know that sounds so lame, but like the smell of the lime, it's really nice, and it's really refreshing. So really, really recommend this, especially right now if you can get it at a discounted price. This is something that I recently picked up, but I've already noticed a difference in it, and I want to recommend it. This is from Bite Beauty, and this is the Agave Nighttime Lip Therapy. This has been so life-saving. I have incredibly chapped lips. My lips get dried out so often, and I hate it because I love wearing lipsticks and I love wearing liquid lipsticks, and we all know those dry down super matte and they can dry out your lips. And I've been searching high and low for something that's going to help me with that, and this has been so nice. I put this on at night before I go to bed, and when I wake up the next morning, it's still on there. I was recently using, I think I actually bought it in the last VIB sale, I was using the Tatcha lip mask, and that it feels nice upon application, but it doesn't last. Like the Tatcha lip mask, I feel like I'll wake up and it's, you know, gone, and I feel like it's just not worth the price. This, I still, like I said, I still have it on the next morning, and I've noticed a difference in my lips being more moisturized and less dry. So if you suffer from dry lips like me, definitely recommend checking this one out. I'm never not gonna talk about this. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and this is my favorite thing in the entire world. It is a staple. As you can see, I have almost used this one completely up. The smell of this, you guys, is unreal. If you haven't smelled this yet, you need to. Like, I'm guaranteeing you, if you order this blindly without smelling it, you're gonna love it. It's so delicious. I love getting out of the shower and just like putting this all over my body, and it is wonderful. It's become a part of my routine at night. I already have another one in my bathroom that's ready to go as soon as this one's empty because I love it so much. Going along with that, I have that same scent in the body spray. I absolutely love it. It smells just like the Bum Bum Cream. They do have this in a like actual perfume bottle, but it's really expensive, and the reviews on it aren't that great. A lot of people were saying that the lasting power on the perfume isn't so good. This, I'll have it on and you can smell it all day. Obviously everyone's like body chemistry is different. Like sometimes perfumes will last longer on one person where it fades on the other. So that might have something to do with it, but I'm not gonna buy the perfume because I have no issue with this lasting on me. It's significantly cheaper than the perfume and you get so much more. So I'll spray this on and you can smell it on me all day. So I would recommend trying out the body splash first instead of the perfume, just so you can save yourself a little bit of money. But this smells so delightful. This is such a good scent, especially for the spring and summer. And this has lasted me a really long time. I've had this for a while and I'm not even halfway through. Of course, these are two products that I will just buy over and over and over again. Okay, so everything else is makeup related, and I guess I'm just gonna kind of go in order of how I would do my makeup. First, I wanna talk about primers. I have two primers that I wanna talk about. One is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is my go-to primer. This is incredible. This makes my makeup last all day long. If you are a primer skeptic, try this and then come back and talk to me. I think this is incredible. I do want to preface this by saying I do have normal to dry skin, leaning more dry, and I have no issues with this clinging to dry spots. My foundation goes on beautifully over this. I've had foundations that I've used on top of other primers fade halfway through the day, but when I use this, it lasts all day long. I love this stuff. Can't recommend it enough. I think it's fantastic. Definitely worth the price. If you have not tried this yet and you have issues with your foundation lasting all day, this right here. The other primer I want to talk about is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. Yeah, they just came out with a new one that's more blurring. I haven't picked that one up yet, but I have been so obsessed with this one. As you can see, I have been making my way through this. I don't wear makeup when I go to work. I'll put like mascara on and that's pretty much it. But I'll put this on over my face. Only need the teeniest bit, but it gives my face just like this really healthy glow. If you go too much with this, you're gonna look really greasy and really, really shiny, but just one pump all over the face, it just gives my skin like the healthiest, like freshest glow, and I really love it. So I've been liking this on its own. Of course, you can wear this under makeup and it performs beautifully under foundation, but I've been reaching for this under foundation and this just to kind of wear as like a second skin, and I've really, really been loving it. I have one foundation that I really want to recommend, and it is the KVD Apple Balm Foundation. I recently did a video on this. I'll have it linked down below. This has been such a hyped up product. I feel like half the people on the internet love it, half the people hate it. I am obsessed with it. It's what I have on my skin right now. I love it. I did a whole wear test on this and it lasted all day long out in the sun on me. 10 out of 10 recommend this. I think it's fantastic. The only issue is a lot of the shades are out of stock right now. So if you can get your shade, definitely go for it. Just for reference, I am the shade Light 012. I think this is so flawless and I have no complaints. The concealer that I've been using nonstop is the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Concealer, but they don't sell that at Sephora, I don't think. I looked through their website and I didn't see it. So a concealer that I recommend from Sephora is the Rare Beauty Concealer. That's what I have on my under eyes right now. I really like it. It performs really nice. I don't see any creasing. It definitely hides all my under eye circles. And for reference, I'm in the shade 130N. Got a really nice little tip right here on the applicator, so you can really get in your under eyes. It blends out super easy. It's definitely, I feel like, a very medium to full coverage concealer. My Shape Tape Creamy is still my #1, but this is definitely in the #2 spot. Pause the video and go buy this powder right now. This is so good. This is the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Loose Setting Powder. I have been using this nonstop since I got it. Every time I do my makeup, I use this. This is so good. It sits so beautifully on my skin. The only thing I didn't like about this is the sifter that was in it. It was really weird and hard to get out product. So I just popped it out. So I gotta be really, really careful with this because I would hate for this to go everywhere, but I really, really love it. I love just getting a damp beauty blender, dipping it in there and then pressing it into my skin. It makes everything on my face sit so well. It just blends right into the skin. If you are looking for a fantastic powder, look no further. This stuff is incredible. I have 3 bronzers to talk about. This one is the Tarte Cream Bronzer in the shade Seashells. It's super blendable. It goes on pretty sheer and you can build it up if needed. I've been really enjoying it. It's super easy to blend out. My favorite cream bronzer though that I've been using is the one from Milk Makeup. It is the Matte Bronzer Stick. It is so easy to use. When I first started using it, I was super intimidated by it because it goes on really dark and I was like, this isn't gonna work for me, but it's so good. You just kind of draw where you want it and then you take either a brush or a sponge and blend it in and it looks so beautiful and so skin-like. And this has been like my top pick for bronzer. Every time I do my makeup, I've pretty much been reaching for this. I have a powder option for all of you that don't like the cream bronzers. This is the Fenty bronzer in the shade Into Sun. This is beautiful. This blends beautifully into the skin and it goes on super smooth. So if you are not a fan of the cream bronzers, definitely check out the Fenty powder bronzers. But with that being said, if you haven't tried cream bronzers yet, just because like you're hesitant or you think you're not gonna like it, try it. Give it a try, because I was definitely one of those people that was like, I would never use cream bronzer or cream blush. Like, I'm gonna be a powder girl for life. And then I tried cream products and now I'm like, I don't wanna go back. It's the cream life for me. So I have 3 different blushes that I wanna talk about. The first one is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. I have 3 of these and I really love them. This one is in the shade Do We Know Her? And as you can see, you get the powder side and you also get a cream finish. And I really like this because it's covered by this little protector so the powder doesn't get in the cream. These are really beautiful. So as you can see, the cream on here, the cream side on this is pretty much untouched. I've been dipping into just the powders on these just because I love just how the powders look so much. I need to start using the cream side on these because I'm sure I will absolutely love them since I'm now like obsessed with cream products. But the powders on these are so good. They're so beautiful. I keep saying everything's just like so good and so beautiful, but you know, obviously if I'm recommending these products to you, like they're good and they're beautiful. So yeah, so the Patrick Ta blushes, they're very expensive, but if you can get them at a discount. All right, next up is the Tarte Breezy Blush in the shade Peach Sunset. This is like one of my current favorites. This is just like a beautiful shade. I love this. This is so easy to apply. This looks so beautiful on the skin. I can't get over how good this was. Tarte is very hit or miss for me. Like, a lot of their products, to be completely honest, don't impress me. But this, I was like, wow, is one of the most beautiful blushes I've ever used. Okay, remember how I just said the Tarte blush was one of the best blushes out there? These new cream blushes from Melt have knocked my socks off. They are out of this world. I don't even know how to describe it. They are beautiful. This one is in the shade Golden Hour, and I'm gonna swatch this for you. They have like a creamy, balmy consistency. They're almost glossy. I have a few other shades too, but oh my God, they're beautiful. They're so glowy. They give such a healthy, like, sun-kissed glow to your cheeks. I have seen nothing but rave reviews about these from other people online. They're fantastic. In the shade range, all the shades are so different. You know how like some companies will come out with blushes, but they're like literally they all look the same, and it's like, why would you like just why would you make like the same tone blushes? Every single blush shade that they came out with looks so different, and they show up different on the cheeks too. You could get every single shade they came out with of these and they all look different on the cheeks, which is something I really appreciate, because sometimes you buy blushes and then they end up like literally all looking the same when you apply them and sheer them out. But not these. These are so unique and so beautiful. I've never used anything like this before, and it is a top tier product for me. So good. They knocked it out of the park with this. I have one highlighter from Sephora to talk about. All the other highlighters that I really like are from indie brands or not sold at Sephora. So the one that I recommend that is sold at Sephora is the Rare Beauty Liquid Highlighter. I have the shade Enlighten. It is actually what I have on right now. I really, really love this stuff. A little bit goes a long way. All I did was I took the teeniest little bit and I tapped it on my cheeks and I patted it in with my finger, and that's all you need to do. They have so many different shades of this and it's really beautiful. It's really easy and you get so much product. Like, I don't know how anyone would ever go through this bottle. It's insane. But yeah, definitely a standout highlight for me. I really, really love it, and I love the dewy, like fresh look that it gives off. All right, I have two eyeshadow palettes to talk about. This one is the Tarte Juicy palette. It looks like this. I recently bought this palette and I've been really, really enjoying it. The colors are beautiful. The formula is great. I have no complaints with this. And I think this is a really, really nice palette for spring and summer. Basically with this sale, if there's any eyeshadow palette that you've been wanting or eyeing, this is the time to get it, especially if you are a Rouge member and you can get 20% off, because a lot of these brands don't do sales. So I would recommend, if you have your eye on any Natasha Denona, or if you're a Pat McGrath fan, this is your time to get those palettes. I personally am a big fan of the Natasha Denona formula. This is the Glam palette. This is the cooler tone palette that she came out with. It's beautiful. I love it. These are $65, which is very expensive. So if you can get the 20% off, now's the time to do it, baby. So I have an eyebrow product to talk to you guys about. This is from Rare Beauty. Basically, like 90% of what I'm recommending is from Rare Beauty, because I am a huge Rare Beauty fan. If you're new, hi. This is the brow pencil. The only thing I don't like about this brow pencil is it doesn't have a spoolie on it, but it's not like the biggest deal. It's double-sided, so this side is the brow pencil, and it's kind of got like a thick like triangle on it. And if you have thicker brows like me, I find this really easy to just go in and you just kind of like follow along the shape of your brow, and it really fills in all those sparse areas. And then on the other side is the gel, which I really, really have been enjoying. This, obviously, you just, you know, brush everything through and it fills in everything and it makes everything stick up and stay in place. So this has been what I've been doing my brows with every single time I do my makeup. I don't know how this would work if you have thinner brows or sparser brows, but if you are a thick brow girl or guy like me, then I think this would be something you would enjoy. The Rare Beauty eyeliner is fantastic. This is magical. I love this. I can't do a wing liner to save my life, but with this, I kinda can. Kinda. I don't know what it is about this. Every time I use this in a video, I rave about it. It's so easy. It dispenses the perfect amount of product. It doesn't like bleed. A lot of eyeliners, when you use it, you'll start using it and like the pigment will bleed everywhere. This is so easy to use. I get like a decent looking wing every time, and that's literally just on me because I suck. It's literally the best eyeliner I've ever used, and I'm not just saying that because I don't know why I would just be saying that, but it's truly, truly game-changing for me. The only mascara that I really want to talk about is the Urban Decay Lash Freak. It's what I have on my lashes right now. I have yet to find a mascara that's like really wowed me, but this one is the closest to it. I really like this because it separates my lashes while also giving them volume. Literally, I have such an issue with mascaras that clump up my lashes, especially my lower lashes. This you can use and everything separates, but it lengthens and it's just really nice. But I will say, it gets so clumpy. Like, look at that. You have to really like make sure you get excess product off before you go into your lashes, or else you're gonna get mascara everywhere. But yeah, this is what I've been reaching for because I just like how it separates my lashes and it doesn't clump them up. Yeah, if you're looking for a new mascara and you have issues with clumpiness, then definitely check this bad boy out. So last but not least, I have 3 lip products that I'm going to be recommending. First one is my favorite. This is the Rare Beauty Lip Souffles. I love these. These go on so cushiony. They sit so nice on the lips. They have a good staying power, but they're not like long lasting. You know what I mean? Like they will transfer, but they are so good. They're so cushiony. They're so buttery on the lips, and I love the colors. My favorite one is the shade Inspire, this red one right here. So good. These are definitely more comfortable than a matte lipstick. They're not matte in the least bit, but they do dry down so nicely. It's like a powder finish almost. They're so nice. If you haven't tried these, I do highly recommend picking one up just so you can kind of experience the formula, because it is like nothing else I've ever tried. It's so beautiful and I love it so much. The next lipstick I'm going to talk about is specifically the Pillow Talk shade from Charlotte Tilbury. This is like a classic staple. This is it right here. It is such a nice lipstick. It's so overpriced for what it is, but if you can get the discount on it, then go ahead and go for it. It is what I reach for when I don't know what else to put on my lip. If I just like can't decide on anything, this is what I will put on because it literally goes with absolutely everything. It's a beautiful color. It's just overpriced. Last lip product I want to talk about is the Huda Beauty lipsticks. These are so nice. These are so nice. I was using these and I totally forgot just how beautiful they are. This one is in the shade Girls Trip. So beautiful, and they're so pigmented. I have nothing but good things to say about this, and the packaging is just stunning. It's got that magnetic closure. They go on so creamy. They're beautiful, and the shade selection, the colors are gorgeous. Like if you go and look through colors, you're gonna want every single one. It's so hard to pick, but they're all so beautiful, and if you haven't tried this formula, highly recommend. All right, so those are my recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale for spring 2021. Let me know down below if you want me to do a haul video of everything that I pick up during the sale. I do have a wish list of things that I want to pick up. I'm just trying to like narrow down what I really, really want and what I can live without. It's very hard. Enjoy shopping the sale. Let me know what you're picking up down below. I'd love to hear it. Let me know your recommendations. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.